Okay, good. Welcome back to Poor Man Mods. Today, we're working on another video that Mike won't release for 6 months on this car because we take them and then Mike holds on to them. And today we're going to pull our valve cover off and do stuff. We're going to do stuff on this. What are you?
I'm a hoarder.
A video hoarder?
I hoard videos.
I thought you said you're a whore.
I wish I was a whore.
I need another valve. I need to order some of these guys. I have a feeling.
You don't need to take them off to get the valve cover off.
No, I'm going to paint the valve covers. I should probably.
Well, I mean, when you come off, you should be able to poke at them instead of damaging them.
Well, I'm definitely going to need at least one.
Just remember this back one's got a ground strap on it.
Yeah, there's a whole bunch of things to remember with this. Nismo oil cap.
I thought about it until I saw the fucking price.
$4 billion.
Really?
Alright, there's only one more in the back. It's hard to get at. Can you give me the ratchet? Get a larger cross.
Oh, Jesus.
Now what?
Now we take out the coil packs.
God, I hate electrical connectors.
Pull it up.
Nissan electrical connectors are the worst.
Just pull them straight up. I wouldn't even do that. That is ultra peachy. There we go.
Yes, it's called a cam cap.
Hey, look at that.
Alright, so what we're going to start with is we pulled this off. We're just going to clean it. Not going to be very precise with this. Just going to both sides, purple power, scrub, water, wipe down. That's it. Just to get the surface dirt off of it. Oh, all that one-to-one.
Super concentrate.
Whatever.
Hey, it's what I used on the Subaru engine bay and it turned out great.
I don't really care about wasting a little bit here because I'm just scrubbing it down.
Precise measurement and application.
Of what? Purple power?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get like a degree in that?
Oh, yeah, dude. Should I move this out of your way?
You're so generous.
You filming?
Yep.
So we're just rinsing this out now. We're gonna make sure this is in real good, clean shape. Not that it really matters. Make sure you really rinse it out. And you gotta do a real good job of drying it. Yuck.
Nah, bro, you just throw it back on the engine with water in it.
Oh, is that what you do?
Yeah, bro. Keeps it cool and lubricated.
Alright, so we're going to use wire wheels, and we started already the process of stripping down the surface as best we can on this. Once we get the surface stripped down, anything that we can't get with the wire wheel, we have Scotch pads and 3M cutting pads that we can use to scuff the surface. But you won't take as much of the surface material off, so you can give the new primer and then paint something good to grab to. So let's get to it. Hey guys, so you can see that it looks a lot different at this stage, but it's not really good. We wire wheeled as much as we could, and then I hit it with a 3M Scotch Brite pad and medium grit. I'm going to cover it in brake parts clear now to take care of the dust and mildew, or not really mildew, but dust and material that we shaved off. Then rinse it off real good, and then dry it real good, and then we're going to prime it, and it should turn out pretty good. And I might need some of that brake parts cleaner for it because mine is gone.
Yep. Yeah, look at all that shit that's came on. I think you should put it back on like that.
It doesn't look bad that way if you can get all of it that way, but I'm not going to do that. So we put a primer coat on this. Freddie forgot to press the record button, so he wasn't able to capture the primer section. So it's primed, good, we're done. We're going to put a top coat of color on then, and then once that's dry, then whatever the can says on the time to wait between, we'll do a clear coat to top it off.
What color?
That'll be a surprise.
Why are you always surprising me?
Because I like surprises. We finished with our color, which is kind of hard to see in this light because the light's behind us instead of in front of us. This is a graphite gray, it's a wheel paint, so it should have some pretty good endurance. We're going to cover it up now with some engine enamel gloss, which has got a high heat rating of 500 degrees, and we're going to do 3 or 4 or 5 really light coats, and then one medium coat, and then we got to let it sit for like ever. And then we have to reinstall it, but we're probably not going to get to that today because the washers that go on the outside under the nuts, a couple of them are shot, so we have to order some fresh. So let's hopefully wait long enough. Let's get started. We are going to be working on this valve cover a little more. It's been well over a week since we last put some clear coat on it, and we're going to grind down, hopefully not butch anything else up, the letters on the top of it because they're supposed to be a polish or supposed to be without paint. So I got a Dremel, and we're going to give that a go, and if this fucks up, you'll never see this episode. Maybe a blooper reel one day, but hopefully I don't, run over it. So let's get it started. The Dremel didn't work that well, so we're trying just a good old-fashioned hand file, and then we'll see what happens next. We've never done this before, so
Well, the Dremel kind of worked. It just
bitched it up.
it didn't give it a desirable finish, at least with the grinding stone we were using.
Yeah. Yes, I would agree with that. When you're doing this, you really want to take your time and make slow movements, small movements. Take your time and go over it. It's very precise action, this. Grinding this down is not something you want to rush through. We're going to try a Dremel attachment that will, it's a metal, kind of like a metal wire wheel, but it's pretty precise. So I'm going to try just going over the letters to see if that will get a more desirable result here. And yes, it will.
So after the little wire wheel thing, we are using this emery cloth or whatever it is. We actually like the finish that it's giving it more. Looks pretty good. So I guess for this side we're going to use the file and then wire wheel and emery in the same order because we like the way it looks.
There's a flatter finish on the Nissan where I use the wire wheel, but I'm probably just gonna do this because it's fucking simpler. And I don't care.